Topping the voters' priorities are proper roads, consistent water supply and job opportunities. More than 1.9 million people have registered to vote in Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga Premier Refilwe Mtsweni-Tsipane is expected to vote at the Korfbal in eMalahleni, Extension 8. That's where we find our colleague Mbalenhle Mthethwa. A very good morning to you, Mbalenhle. What's happening in Mpumalanga?
Good morning, Desiree. It's been a very quiet day today. We drove around to 4 voting stations where it seemed very quiet, but right now at this very voting station where the Premier is going to be casting her ballot, it seems to be picking up. Other political parties are well represented at this polling station. Just a little bit earlier on, when the Premier did arrive, we saw her speaking to some police officials on the other side of the court, and essentially we're going to be getting the latest from her as to how things are going within the province, if there have been any incidents of violence at other polling stations, as well as incidents of intimidation. But here she is. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We heard that we saw you speaking to the police officials. Talk to us about, what sort of report back you've gotten so far.
Thank you for having us. Indeed, I was speaking to the police to check our state of readiness, and I'm quite happy. Everything is all system on the go. We do have the Provincial Joint Operational Committee, which is comprised of SAPS, SANDF, and also the Department of Health, because we are running a parallel program which it has to do with the vaccination. So we've deployed them in accordance to the profile of our municipalities, and as you can see, some of them are here. So I was chatting to them to check as to whether are they happy with the progress that has been made here. And we must indicate that out of the 1,786 voting stations across the province that we have, since the inception of the special votes which were casted on Saturday up until today, as Mpumalanga, we've not recorded any incident thus far, and there's police visibility across all our voting stations, and we're very much happy with the behavior of our voters. As you can see, they know why are they here, and they are behaving in a manner that is befitting. And what we are seeing here, it's what is happening across the province, and we are hoping that by the time we close at 19 hours, the same status quo shall be maintained across. We are expecting about 1.9 million registered voters to cast their votes here in Mpumalanga today, and we want to take this opportunity and encourage all of them to go out and exercise their right and cast their vote. This is the right that was not easily earned. It was earned through sweat and blood. Hence today we have to make sure that whenever there are elections, whether national or our municipality or by election, we go out there in our numbers and exercise our right.
And then the issue of electricity obviously has come up during the campaign trail, and it also seems to be an issue here. It seems as though there is no power at some voting stations. Do you know if this is due to an ESCOM issue or municipal issue? Are you aware of any of those things?
Well, in our voting station, we must say there is electricity across the province. Yes, indeed, we had issues of load shedding. We've had, the President has spoken in that regard that they are going to put it off so that we proceed with the elections. And up until this far, since his pronouncement, we've never had any load shedding. But generally, we must say, in particular here in eMalahleni, we've seen quite an exponential increase of the population within this municipality. Now, we must appreciate the fact that the more you have population growth within a particular municipalities, it has an effect or direct impact on your infrastructural development. Now, if it does not equate to the population growth, obviously people will connect, and now you are adding on your grid numbers that are quite higher than what it can consume at the time. So from time to time, you will indeed experience intermittent disruptions within our communities. But I'm with the executive mayor. You were with us when we were doing door-to-door, talking to the people. They've raised that matter. We went back to the municipality to find out as to whether what is their plan to deal and address the challenges that are befitting. I am satisfied with the response that I got from the municipality. A master plan has been set, and they are also working with NARSA to make sure that they connect our communities and also make sure that they expand on the current infrastructure in its current form and state.
And right now, this very polling station actually does not have electricity due to cable theft. In terms of protection, infrastructure protection, is there a plan in that regard?
Well, obviously there is a plan. As you can see here, some people were staying here illegally, and as a result of that, they've banned this area, the Korfbal club. Now, that has affected the electricity that was here, and we have made temporary arrangements so that the process of election must go ahead without any undue interruption. So as we know that we will be closing around 9 p.m. in the evening, so we are certain that there won't be any disruption as a result of that, whilst the municipality is attending to the issue of this facility being burnt down as a result of illegal people having to occupy this place. That's the reason why we are having electricity challenges here. But yes, arrangements are on plan, are in place in terms of the contingency measures that have been put in place.
There you have it. That was the Mpumalanga Premier just speaking to us about the state of readiness in the province, and also just giving us feedback as to how conversations have gone with various mayors in the area regarding the issue of water interruptions, electricity interruptions, and all the other issues that were raised during the campaign trail. For now, though, it's back to you in studio.